Is Malachi Black, is he done with AEW? Malachi Black, he had a match with Adam Cole. After the match, they hugged, they embraced. It felt emotional. Thank you, Malachi. Chants thundering throughout the arena that night in Manchester, New Hampshire. And then he takes a look to the crowd, gives a nod, and walks away. Led to a lot of speculation that Malachi Black is done with AEW. But is it confirmed? Malachi Black responded to these allegations.
Here we are once more, a match down, and again, everybody is, oh, he's retiring. He's retiring because of his injuries and this and that. Well, neither of these things. I'm not injured, nor am I retiring, nor am I leaving. I feel this happens every match I have, and I don't understand how many times you're going to say these things and then not happening, and people still are going to, fall for that. I haven't been injured in more than 3 years, and I'm referring to my back injury, of course, and I only posted about that after it was already done, and if you would have read the post, you'd have seen that and not read what other people have written about it. I'm fine. I've been fine for the longest time. I would really appreciate it if that stuff stops, man. If I'm going to retire, you're going to hear from me, and not after Adam just cuts a promo just as a thank you for the match, because that's all it was. So, thank you.
Now, Big Om, he got kind of nasty in this message he gave us, but I don't think you can blame anybody for thinking something was going on after the way that match ended. They had a good match. After the match, they're hugging each other, and look how he stops. So this is traditionally, I'm on my way out. You look back, soak it all in, and then you leave. Like, after I watched this match, I was like, wait a minute, what is this? Is this a goodbye from Malachi Black? Big Om, I believe you were streaming it. I was working while it was going on, but didn't you say the same thing during your stream?
Yep, I said it was a very interesting angle. It was either are they building something up for this, or if they're not building something up for this and this was just like them doing it, it was weird. And it's one thing to do like the little embrace in the ring. All right, you know what? Adam Cole, emotional. One of his first matches back. Malachi's a good friend of Adam Cole. Understand that. The camera panning back when he's looking back, that seemed deliberate, and it leads to, and it's going to lead to speculation. We do know, I want to say, courtesy of FightfulSelect.com, that according to people within AEW, the word is that his contract either expires late in 2024 or early sometime in 2025. That is if there are no extensions or anything like that for injury, which could be added, we know. Regardless, it's a weird situation. The fact that he came out and addressed it, it's not the first time he's done this. A couple of years ago, big reports coming out that he had been released and it was like a 6-month non-compete or something. He immediately came out and said, oh, yeah, I didn't know. That's not what happened. And I don't know where people get these salacious lies. I will say this. One thing we know for sure, Malachi Black is not too fond of the wrestling media from what he said. And also very close with CM Punk, who also hates the wrestling media. So I think, there's a bit of, there might be a bit of getting ahead of the story here. But man, look, here's what I'm saying. It's weird. Malachi Black's entire run with AEW has been weird. I think we can all agree. It's been a weird time. I don't know.
Sucked. It's absolutely sucked.
You know what? Yeah. Fine. I'll take it. But Julia Hart came out of it, so that's brilliant. Go ahead.
Shout out to her.
Bad.
Shout out to her. I know. I think Julia Hart, Brody King, they're both of those people are much bigger stars for having been in the House of Black. And Brody King, that his bark, his roar, it's over.
Yeah.
I think with Malachi, I will say just real quick, I think the problem has just been there's been no direction his entire run. In the beginning, it was really, really cool. And he had every reason to succeed. He comes in off of this weird, thing with his WWE contract that allowed him to become a free agent after 30 days. So he had a 30-day non-compete because WWE, for whatever reason, never updated his contract. I don't know what's going on there. Shout out to him. But and he showed up earlier than people could have thought. It was a big surprise. Has an amazing run with Cody Rhodes, and he beats him. And immediately he's positioned as okay, this is a guy who's going to be a world champion. And ever since then, it was we were waiting for something to happen that never did. That's the unfortunate part about him in AEW, and it just never materialized into anything.
But there would have had to have been a reason for a few things. For one, for this match, now that you mentioned that his contract might be up at the end of the year, maybe they're giving him that send-off, like, you know what, we're not going to put you on TV no more just to give you that cool down period before you make the jump. Or I don't know. It, like you said, it was just very deliberate the way this thing played out. Seems like Malachi is going away. I don't know if he's injured or what's going on with him, but definitely a going away party. Now, he didn't say I'm not leaving AEW, if I'm not mistaken. He said I'm not retiring. So he could be leaving and making a jump back to the E. I don't know. I do think that probably would be maybe even best for him because it has not worked for whatever reason in AEW. He came in and he should have been a megastar after he beat Cody Rhodes. Had Julia Hart turned her into what I feel like is a megastar because she was just coming up fresh and new out the womb, and I think she is thriving right now. Of course, she's injured, but I think when she comes back, she's going to do it up.
Bro, you tripping.
She's going to be a megastar, bro. She was AEW homegrown talent. She was a TBS champion. Look at like Anna Jay. She's not progressing. She's homegrown AEW talent, but I just feel like she's not getting better, like to that championship level. When she goes against Mariah May, I do not believe it. I'm like, there's no chance Anna Jay is winning just because she is not an AEW women's champion right now. But Julia Hart, she was on AEW Dark, putting in the work, and I think she came up, and that's why they gave her that spot in the House of Black. But Malachi, for whatever reason, it just has not worked for him. I think he needs a restart and a refresh or something because love AEW, love Malachi Black, but this environment just has not worked for him. Or Buddy Matthews. And that guy, I thought he would thrive over here too.
We talked about this with Montez Ford. Sometimes it's just time to leave, man.
Sometimes you just
pop out.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. He's just not what we care about.
Who? Malachi?
I don't care about him.
Come on, bro. I'm a Malachi Black.
I talk about him because that's our job as media, whatever we are, bro. But
we media, bro. We journalists.
Like, man, next time we talk about Cody Rhodes, you just wait.
I don't care about Buddy.
Let me see. How old is Malachi Black?
Old enough to.
Oh, he's 39. It's time to sink or swim.
Yeah.
39 is not too bad in wrestlers' ages. I think this is like kind of the last.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie,
chance.
bro. He's not gonna be a world champion.
Dude, he that's the thing, man. Like,
it's too late.
It says BS like snowflake WWE fan mentality Brian got going on, man. I'm sick of this, man.
He's not gonna be a world champion, bro.
He's
just
not.
not.
The dude who was killing it. He was killing it in NXT.
They took in NXT.
You know what,
you're telling me as if that's the most. Bro, NXT was cooking WWE main roster as far as quality.
I'm not disagreeing. But you know, bro.
And you're coming at me. You're coming at me. Look. I'm
sorry.
Who we got?
Y'all got the boys crashing out of here, fellas.
Bro, you know who we got to blame? You know who we got to blame for that, though, bro? You know who we got to blame?
Triple H.
We got to blame Vince McMahon for that, bro. Vince McMahon went in there. Vince McMahon went in there. Vince McMahon went in there and destroyed NXT because he wasn't rocking with Triple H at the time.
I don't want to lose those
credentials. He destroyed Karrion Kross.
Come on.
He destroyed Malachi Black.
Karrion Kross destroyed himself. I don't want to hear about
that.
I
thought Karrion Kross was a star in NXT. He had the baldy.
Yeah, and then they had him come out as
that's what we don't care about, bro. He gets zero crowd reaction, bro. I don't want to hear about
because Vince McMahon cooked him. I love Vince McMahon, but
Triple H just booking him to be garbage in this. Like, I don't know what they're.
No, I don't. I can't roll with Karrion Kross no more. He cooked himself too much now. But when he was in NXT and he had the big presentation, the fall and pray thing, I was like, "Ooh, this guy."
That thing was so cool. It was so cool. Even Killer Cross on the Indies, he was killing it. Like it just. Mm-hmm. It's cooked, man. It's just the WWE mentality, man. It's, to quote Kero Yuta, it's cooked.
But is it too late for Malachi Black? Is it too late for Buddy Matthews? And will WWE take Brody King? We need Julia Hart in AEW, so keep your hands off that one. But let us know what y'all think about it in the comment section. Don't forget to drop a like on this video. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. Or else you gotta kiss that ring, baby.
Kiss it.
Oh my.